on, I'll have a replay for them. And then if Diane's able to hop on, she can watch anything she may have missed. Okay. Was everybody able to print off this sheet before the call? Or at least maybe have it where you can look at it on your phone? Um, the the whole point of tonight is for us to basically just kind of tell you the things that we do on a daily basis to continue sharing and building a business with Plexus. It's easy stuff, but it's stuff that you want to do consistently, you know. So, and it's just finding, you know, a lot of you have full-time jobs. Hi, Diane.
Hi.
And so it's just about finding that balance, finding those nooks and crannies where you can fit in, you know, sending out some messages about sampling or whatever that might look like for you. Everybody, you know, has those different places during the day where you can actually spend a little time doing things. So this sheet is something to kind of help you remember what to do to continue building and working your business. If there's basically 5 things, I don't know if y'all have pen and paper, 5 things to do consistently. And we like to say 5 out of 7 days a week. If you can do these things, 5 things to focus on. So the 5 things are posting on social media, which you all learned. Beth is amazing with Sharing 101, how she teaches and trains and all of those things on how to post and what times a day to post, and, you know, keeping that balance of posting about Plexus and posting about your life. And, you know, you'll learn on our team, we're not the type of people that want to just spam people and just puke Plexus all over people. Like, we want people to see through our social media posts that, oh, okay, she's serious about this, and this is just something she does that's part of her daily lifestyle. You know, it's not just a Plexus all over everybody. So, so posting is one thing you need to be doing daily, consistently. Building your network. So building your network, you all created your Franks list. That's one of your things. That's one of the 5 things that you want to continually, it's a living list. You want to continually be adding to your Franks list. And another way to do that is by building your network, which on your sheet, you'll see the second thing on here is adding new Facebook friends. So make it a goal to add 3 new Facebook friends every day, 5 out of 7 days a week. Sorry, my family's getting their dinner, ice and cups. I'm sure you can hear all of that. Sorry, they're almost done. So do y'all all know how to see, you know, Facebook will say, these are some friends you may know, kind of thing, suggested friends. So look at those things. And, you know, I say if you have 4 or 5 mutual friends with that person, or, you know, add them as a friend. It's not weird. You know, some people are like, well, I don't want to. I don't really know them. It's okay. That's what Facebook's for. It's for connecting with people. So make it a habit to add 3 new Facebook friends. And so the purpose of this sheet is just so you can be like, okay, Monday, I did my post. I added my Facebook friends. I looked at my birthdays, who's having birthdays for the day. I did my birthday wishes. You know, those things. So that's what this is for. Is just that you can print one every week and just have a place to just keep track. So building your network is also doing those birthday wishes. Every day you'll get a notification from Facebook that says, you know, so-and-so and 5 other people have birthdays today. I like to post on their wall and just say happy birthday, or put like a cute little GIF or something like that. But then I'll go to Messenger and also say, you know, happy birthday, Susie. You got anything fun planned for your birthday? You know, just start a conversation. And this isn't a conversation to just have an end for Plexus. It's a relationship. You're wanting to build relationships with people. So checking off that you did your birthday wishes for the day. And then when we say here, engaging with non-Plexus friends, that's where when you get those new Facebook friends, like if you want to keep a list of your Facebook, you know, who you've added as new Facebook friends, and then you want to purposely go to their Facebook page and engage on their page. Like if they posted something, they went on a vacation, just comment and say, oh my gosh, your vacation looked wonderful. You know, where did you go? Or just making sure you're engaging with them, because Facebook is a game that we all have to play. The algorithms, if you are engaging on someone's Facebook page and then you're messaging them a birthday message, Facebook sees that as you're more connected to that person. And so what'll happen is you will notice you will start to see more of their posts in your feed. And then in turn, they're going to see more of your posts in their feed. So that's why you want to be constantly having an engaging thing going on. But it doesn't even have to be Plexus related. It's just building friendships and building relationships. What you got, Beth?
Can I add something there?
Mhm.
So, if you're adding 3 Facebook friends for 5 days out of the week, that's 15, requests that you're sending out. They're probably not all going to accept. So what I would suggest is, if you notice, like, there's a little notes column down there on that sheet, maybe you could keep track of, like, each day who you request and then check off if they accept. And then who you're wanting to engage with. Otherwise, you're going to send those out, you're going to request, but you won't have a handle on, well, who actually accepted my request. And you also want to, like, also think about, your goal is, you don't want to friend somebody that has a lot of Plexus mutual friends. Does that make sense? Because, our goal is to meet people who don't know about Plexus. So if they, if I'm a friend, Mel's a friend, Mika's a friend, that probably means that they've been pretty well exposed to Plexus. So that's my 2 cents there.
Yeah, very good. Very good points. Thank you. So that's what that top portion is all the social media stuff. Do y'all want me to share this on my screen, or do y'all all have it in front of you to look at? Y'all have it with you? Okay. Okay. So back to the 5 things. The 5 things are posting, continually adding to your Franks list, that living list of people. And I'm the type, if someone's name just pops in my head, I write it down.
What?
Like, there's, I believe God puts someone's name in my mind and in my heart for a reason. Like, maybe there's something that that person's struggling with, and I need to be connecting with them in some way. So constantly building to your Franks list, that's number 2. Building your network, that's number 3. Customer care, that's a very big thing. And this month, if you are to hop on our team calls, we're talking about retention. We we spend so much time, talking to a person about Plexus, and having that conversation, and then they order their welcome pack. We're so excited. But to me, we should put twice as much effort into customer care that we put into getting the customer. A lot of times I'll joke and say, yeah, someone could have gone and bought their probiotic at Target or GNC. I can guarantee you the cashier that paid, well, at Target, you probably checked your own self out. They're not going to call you and say, how's that probiotic working out for you? Do we need to tweak your regimen? What are you noticing? They're not going to do that. That's why not only do we have the best probiotic on the market, we have the best customer care on the market. So, has everybody downloaded the Boards app? Have y'all ever used Boards? Yes, no, shake your head, yes or no. Okay. Yes, okay. Diane has. All right, Jennifer, you have.
Yep.
No, okay. Chauncey. Okay. Jamie, no. Tammy, no. Okay. All right. This is an app that you can download. It's just called Boards. It's a white background, the app, and it says Boards on it. What it is a place where we can put a message flow that you would use for customer follow-up. Like step 1, you send this. Step 2, you send this. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time on that because I don't want to go over our 30 minutes. but I'm going to get with all of your sponsors, and we're going to help with that, with getting you using the boards, using that for your customer follow-up. But on your page, you have a customer care place where you can write down, like, who do I need to follow up with this week? You know, if you added a VIP last week, you know, you need to be doing your follow-ups with them the following week. And your sponsors are great at helping with a lot of that. If you do have prospects, put them in three-way chats with your sponsor. That is another thing that's very key, because, you know, with all of you being so new, you're like, oh my gosh, she's asking these questions and I just don't know. But if it was in a three-way chat, your sponsor would be able to help answer their questions. So using three-way chats is big. So this spot on here, I don't know if I need to share my screen. Let me see if I can blow this up bigger. Well, come on. I can't make it bigger. Anyway.
It looks good.
Okay, right here. So this is where you can keep track of who you need to be following up for the week. And then this is your reach outs. You know, who on your Frank's list have you offered a sample to? Are you talking to about sampling? That's the fifth thing, is sampling. And a lot of y'all did great with getting your people sampling this week. We do two-day sample groups every month. And so that, Beth and Micah, Jody will all agree, we've built our business getting people to sample the products. You know, a lot of people, you know, they want to try before they buy, kind of thing. And so sampling is huge for our team, and that's one of our biggest systems that we do. So let me show you, let me pull up where to find.
And they get the education piece too. So, you know, never, ever, ever just hand a sample to somebody. You always need to put them in that sample group, or we have Pink 15 messenger chats as well that you can plug people into. Because it's really just a waste if they don't have the education piece.
Yeah. So this is our Plexus Friends. This is our customer care group. You should all be in this. This is also where every month I put our team calendar and I pin it to the top. So see how it says featured? It's right here at the very top. Everything you need, every link to every group is all in the comments of this post. So if you go to it and you click on it, first I put all of the things Plexus has going on for the month at the top. They do book club, all of these things. And then here's all of our team events. So like right now we have Muscle Up May. It's a workout and step challenge group. That's something fun you can invite people to do with you. Our VIP customer messenger events, and then the sample groups. But in the comments down here is where you'll find the link to every group for the month. So next month, on the calendar for next month, in the comments of that post is where you'll find. So see, this is the link to the current challenge group, and then this is the next one, May 22nd and 23rd. So being aware of when the 2-day challenges are will also help you know when you need to get samples out to people so that they get them in time for the sample group. So like right now, today's the 9th, you know, we have a group going on right now. I always try to look at it, think about it this way. During the current 2-day challenge is when I need to be inviting people to the next one, you know, because if the next one starts, technically the sampling is Monday and Tuesday, 22nd, 23rd, but the first post goes out on Sunday. I want to have my samples in the mail by the end of this week, if I have to mail them, so that the mail will run and they'll get them so that they'll have them in their hands for this, you know. So I always think about that. Like if it's the current challenge group going on, yeah, I want to be following up and tagging people that I have sampling during that challenge. I want to be tagging them in that group, but I also need to be thinking, you know, I need to be sending out messages, inviting people to the next one. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay. Let me see. Anything other? Look at all my notes here. sampling. And we also have a board for sampling with messages. Let me just pull up boards and I'll show you what we're talking about, but I'll make sure that your sponsors, so it's an app, but it's also a website. But what I love is that we try to make everything as easy as possible for you. Like we have everything you could possibly need to build a business. So let me get boards pulled up and then I will show it to you. And then your sponsors will
It's
definitely
pretty
help
much plug and play, honestly.
you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to say it.
And we covered some of it in the meeting yesterday as well.
Yeah.
If you haven't
So
watched
when
the
you-
recording, do that.
So when you download the app, all of this looks very similar in the app. Like there's a thing going down the side where you can see the different boards. But like this is the check-in one. So if you have a new VIP, basically it's step by step by step by step of how to follow up with them and when. So like step one says after they place their order, you would send this exact message. I'm so excited you made the decision to give Plexus a try. I'll be reaching out regularly as you get started, blah, blah, blah. I'm adding you to our customer care group called Our Plexus Friends. And then I'm going to be sending info on how to get started with your supplements. Let me know when they arrive. I'm looking forward to helping you reach your health goals. And then I like this, always ask when I'm checking in with you, do you prefer that I contact you through text or messenger? Because some people, like sometimes I've noticed that they aren't responding to me in messenger, but they don't, I have to remind myself, not everybody uses messenger like I do. Like my husband and I, that's how we communicate. We don't text each other. We talk through messenger, but some people just don't. So this is a step by step. So like once their products arrive, you send them a getting started guide on their product. Like it's step by step by step, no fail guide to following up with your customers.
Show them the getting started guides real quick.
Okay.
They're right there too.
Yeah. So they're right here. And so you open these up. And so if your customer ordered weight loss basics welcome pack, this is the picture that tells them step by step how to use it. So you would send that to them. Whichever one they ordered, you would send them the one that corresponds with what they ordered. So it's all in here. I'm going to count on our sponsors to help with that, and we can talk more about it in the chat. But it's basically just how to follow up with them. And then over here is also the 2-day sample group messages. The first ones here are messages of how you can ask someone if they want to try a sample. Like option 1 says, hey, so-and-so, you would fill in their name. Hey, Susie, I've been using some natural gut health supplements for quite some time from a company called Plexus that I believe in 100%. I just know you would love it too. I have several friends interested in trying it, so I'm hosting a 2-day challenge Facebook group starting. You would need to change the date. Is only $5 for the samples. What do you say? So this is if you're asking them to pay for samples.
That's a great message.
Yep. It's $5. What do you say? People will be like, sure. And then they can Venmo you. Here's one if you wanted to offer free samples. Hey there, would you like to sample my pink drink? I'm getting some sample packs ready to mail out today, and I thought of you. I'd love to send you some to try. If you think you'd try them, shoot me your address. Simple. So all of this, and then, what do you do after they say yes? Great. Send me your address and $5. I'll get it in the mail. Do you have Venmo, Cash App? What do you got? And then this is something we always talk about, getting a +1. Hey, can you think of a friend who would also like to try it? I'd be happy to send them some samples. A lot of times they're like,
need to do that.
A lot of times they're like, yeah, my best friend would probably love some, and then it tells you right here at the heading.
Stacey, you've had so many. I was gonna say, Stacey, you've had so many samplers. I wonder if you couldn't maybe go back to a lot of them now and maybe kind of go back and say something like that. If you haven't, thought to do that. Just the thought.
So then, you've got your message after you send the samples. And then, like Beth was saying, the key is to get them in the group. So we've got the ones message here that says adding them to the sample group, and it says, hey, I just added you to our private Facebook group for everyone who's sampling. It's where you're going to learn all about the products you're trying. We're going to sample together on Monday, Tuesday with a chance to win one of 2 Amazon gift cards. There'll be a post Sunday evening explaining how to mix up the pink drink, so be sure to check that out. I'm so excited. Here's the link to the group. Let me know once you've accepted. So that's the key, is getting them in the group. Because otherwise, you know, they're over here with samples. They don't even know much about what they're sampling. And also at this point, you know, we don't expect you to use your stash. You know, you're just getting started with this. We would hate for you to go without. So lean on us. We'll help you with getting some samples in the mail, you know, as you're getting going. And then always keeping this couple of sticks of Slim in your bag or your purse. You never know who you're going to be standing in line at the grocery store, and it might be a long lost friend. You say, oh my gosh, and they might, who knows, they might say, I haven't seen this pink drink you've been posting about. Well, I just so happen to have one. Okay. So those are the main things that I have written down. We want this Silver Stars chat to be a place where y'all get to know each other. Like we did the introductions, and I think, was it Jennifer who did theirs today? Somebody, yeah, I'm glad that y'all are, yeah, getting in there and doing that, because I was shocked to read like how many of y'all are actually in like medical field. Like y'all have a lot in common. And so not only is our goal of using the chat to help, you know, coach you, show you how to do the things, it's for y'all to get to know each other. So if you haven't friended each other on Facebook, do that, and then support each other. You know, comment on each other's posts and things like that, because it just helps boost things as you're getting going. And just kind of building that sisterhood. One thing to remember though with the chats, if I post something in there and I say, you know, hold your finger on this and love it, you know, to show me you've read it, just do that. Don't put comments in there, because the reason I do that is because as soon as someone starts to comment, what I have to say that I want everybody to read starts getting pushed up, and somebody might miss something. So that's why I do that. But otherwise, if I'm in there and I'm like, hey, you know, shout yourself out for this, like I want y'all to be firing things in there, because we want it to be fun too and interactive. Also, I need Diane and Samantha. Diane, where's Diane? Diane, is your email that's on your account the email that you want me to use for your gift card? Okay, I can go pull that up, and I can probably do the same for Samantha. I don't think she's on. And then if y'all did your 3 for the weekend challenge and you didn't comment in there and say if you wanted the Amazon or Target gift card, y'all need to make sure you do that, because I'm gonna get those sent out tomorrow. Anything else, Beth, that I may have been forgetting? Or
Well, yes, I do have some things.
She's got her sticky notes.
Okay, so just a couple things.
Yeah.
So just keep in mind about time of day. Just want to review that from Sharing 101. That's really important. Don't post in the afternoon at 2 o'clock. Nobody's going to see that, because by the time people get home from work, that's going to be long gone. So, you know, you want to post early morning, maybe after work, 5-ish, or evening time is the best. And then just, I noticed too that on this sheet, Melanie kind of put the posting ideas, kind of like the themes, like if it's easy for you to think, okay, Monday, motivation, I'm going to post something motivational. Tuesday, I'm going to find a great testimony. Wednesday, wellness, I'm going to post about the benefits of water or a great recipe, you know. So she kind of put that down there for you. You can kind of follow that format. You don't have to, but if it's helpful. And then I want to talk to you about 2 things. The one thing is, and I was going to put this in our chat the other day, but then I got typing and it was too long. So I thought, well, we're going to see you guys, so I'll just talk to you. But don't get discouraged if you don't get an answer to a message you send, or you don't get very many likes on your Plexus post, because you're just probably not going to, and that's just the facts. I can post something about my family and get 200 likes, and well, let's see, let's check my Plexus post that I did tonight. Let's see here. It has, hang on, let's see here. It has 6 likes, and probably half of them are Plexus people. So, so that's just totally normal. People are watching you. They are watching you. They have been watching you since Sharing 101. And I hope that you've continued to post and kept that up, because don't drop the ball. Keep it going. You've got their attention now, and they're watching you. They're going, I wonder if that Jennifer's really serious about this. And then they're going to be watching and watching, and they're going to be getting information and educating. And then one day they're going to go, I'm just going to try that paint drink. I sent a message to somebody, I don't know how long ago, way over a year ago, inviting her to try some samples. And, she never responded to me. And then out of the clear blue sky this week, she reaches out to me and she says, you know what, I'm ready to try this. And I just want you to know that you are planting seeds is actually what you're doing. And I want you to think about everything you do, every message you send, as a seed. And people need time. So just don't get
I thought you were going
discouraged.
to talk about me, Beth. I thought you were going to talk about me, because the first couple
Oh,
times
yeah.
that Beth
Jody,
sent me a
you got a
message, I
you got some
ignored
stalkers on
her.
here.
Snooty
I ghosted
people.
her. Yep. So just because somebody ignores you the first time, or maybe even the second time, doesn't mean
Yep.
they're not going to eventually come on board.
Or
But if
Or
you're
they
not
may-
posting, it looks like your store is closed. You know,
Yes.
like
Yep.
if Beth had not continued to post for a year,
Right.
and this friend was thinking about Plexus, she would have gone to someone else.
100.
Anyway, go ahead, Jody.
As I say, or you get somebody like me that started and then stopped and still saw all of Beth's posts and finally was like, hey, Beth, how do I get this back in my life? And that was me just over a year ago.
Mhm. Yep.
Yeah. Very good point.
And then I'm just wondering real quick if we can tell them how to save posts, because
Yeah.
that is my saving grace. Because when I see a great Plexus post,
I'm
I
laughing.
save it. And like I have like a whole library of posts. Like,
Let me get some of them pulled
yeah,
up.
teach them how to, if they don't know how
Well,
to
'cause
save.
I'm laughing because when Beth first started, she didn't know.
Oh, I
She's
didn't know
not-
how to
she's
copy and
She's
paste.
technologically challenged. Let's just say.
I did not
Okay,
know how to
let me
copy and
share-
paste.
Let me share my screen. And I just so
I would
happened to have
type.
this
I
one
would
of
type
Jody.
every single
Yeah, she didn't know how to copy things.
Right, but
word out.
here's a great example.
Life has been up.
But here's a great example of a Plexus post. And I posted this almost an hour ago, and I've only had 3 likes on it, 2 comments, and both of them are Plexus people's. Beth is one of them, and then Marjorie. But I have
can guarantee you somebody's seeing it.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
Beth was saying, like if 200 people see you post about your family and only 3 people like this, those
Yeah.
same 200 people are seeing this. They're just choosing not to like it. Because I think
Right.
sometimes people think, oh my God, if I like it, she's going to think I want that. Like,
Mhm.
like it's not-
Totally.
or like that we're going to start spamming them or something. But they're watching. They're watching.
And health is also personal. So
Mhm.
I feel like people don't want to always put that out there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so let's just say you like this post and it's like, oh, I'd like to use that at some point. I want to, post something similar. The 3 little lines, and you do the same thing on your phone. If you click on that, you can save it, and then you can create different collections, they call them. But like for me, I like saving. I have one that says post ideas. So, ooh, I like that. I'm going to save that. It's a great post idea that I could come back to at some point when I'm like, what could I post today? I go, let me go in here and look at these post ideas I have. So I go to my saved, and then you can look at it this way, or you can look at your different collections. So if I went to post ideas, I can be like, oh, this is a good one right here. I could post today, for Wellness Wednesday or something like that. Like, oh, I really like that. So you can always go back and find it. And then you just use your own picture and then, copy and paste the words. I always like to change it up just a little bit. I think that helps the algorithms. Or I always also joke and say, if you say something of mine, most likely I'm going to say y'all. Beth would never say that. Well, you kind of have started maybe sometimes. And she's going to say you guys. So she would want to change the wording up to sound more like herself, right? So
and anything you see any of us post is you are welcome to it.
Yep.
Because we probably swiped it from somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah, we probably saved it from somebody else. One other thing on the sheet is we're under team engagement. We didn't go over this, but this is just a reminder, because if you're working full time, let me go back to that Silver Stars chat today and see what I missed, or the Our Plexus Friends group, and let me just go scroll that really quick and make sure I didn't miss any good nuggets today, or the Together We Rise group in the chat. So that's just a place for you to make sure that, just a reminder. But yeah, these posting ideas. And then were you going to mention this last one, Beth, or you want me to?
Go ahead.
Okay. There's something about the Facebook algorithms. Sunday nights are a wonderful time to post something Plexus related, whether it's a great testimony, posting something, offering samples. There's something about Sunday nights. I think people just sit around and look at their phones. Like, there's a lot of people that get on Facebook on Sunday nights and they're scrolling. So that's why I put on Sundays, it's best. That's a really great day to post something Plexus, and do it after 7:00.
Yeah.
So, all right, we're over 5 minutes, but does anybody have any questions about anything we covered? Hopefully this sheet is something you can just print out each week to help you stay. I do have one other sheet that I'll put the PDF. Let me show it to you really quick. I'll put the PDF to this one in the chat. Why can't I see it? Where is it? Oh, did I close it? Hang on, let me get it. If you want to print this off to keep track of your samplers, like, I like to know, okay, this is the date, their name, what samples did I give them? Did I give 2 sticks of Hunger Control Slim? Did I add them to the current sample group? Did I tag them in the post that were appropriate for Hunger Control Slim? Always tag people in the post about the triplex on the day 2, because that's key. And then did I follow up with them? So I'll put this in here too. I'm a paper to pencil. It's always a pencil. Unless I have to sign something legally, I use a pencil, because I like to erase. But I'm the type, I got to have a list. I got to check it off. I got to write things down. And it just helps me stay organized. So if y'all are that type of person, or if you keep track of your samplers on the notes of your phone, whatever works for you, What were you going to say, Jody?
No, I have a pencil too. As I say, I'm the same way.
It's just like, I have a pencil. Okay. Any other questions? Anything?
I think I was going to just add in about the samplers, because I know, I don't know if you guys have noticed, sometimes you'll get samplers that don't accept your invite, but they're in the group, but then you follow up with them and they're like, oh, I haven't tried that sample yet, and I wasn't following along with the group. Don't be afraid to ask them to join the next group again, because, if they participate, in the other group, then there's also that opportunity for them to get, to potentially win that gift card too. So they may not have actually paid attention to the stuff that you tagged them in or accepted the invite. So I've done that too. And I've actually had a couple of people that I've added into a couple of groups, and finally they're like, oh, I finally tried it, and I'm so glad that I was in the group. And
yeah, well, because life happens, who knows, somebody might have a sample right now and you've tried to get them in the sample group and their dog died and it's just not the perfect time, you just never know what's going on with someone. So yeah, good point. All right. Anything else? Sorry, we're a few minutes over. Just trying to.
Hey, before we,
Jamie's
before-
like, just
before we
kidding.
close
She's
out,
like,
before we close out, I just want to, I really firmly believe you guys are all in an absolutely perfect position to earn that cruise
Oh, yes.
because you, I wish I was where you are right now because you are just starting. You can rank easily multiple times during this contest, and that's where the bulk of your points come from. So, you know, make it your goal to rank up this month for sure, at least one rank because it is double credit month. So, you know, if you haven't gotten to silver, let's work on silver and senior silver. If you're silver, for sure, let's get to senior silver, if not gold. Let's just try, you know, work on it. Because I really think you guys are all in a perfect position to earn that cruise. I really do. Yep.
Yep. And you haven't partied until you've gone a Plexus trip. Oh my gosh. It's blows my mind. Literally blows my mind. So fun. All right.
Yeah. We'll see you on the cruise. Yep.
Yes. All right. Well, I will let everyone
Thank
go.
you.
I appreciate y'all spending some time with us tonight. And once the recording, I'll upload it to YouTube. I'll put that in there in case you want to go back and watch it, or for the people who weren't able to be on. I'll put that sampling PDF, like if you want to keep track of your samplers. And then if anybody else finished the weekend challenge and you haven't told me which gift card you want, throw that in there too, so I can get that done tomorrow. All right. Y'all have a great rest of your night. Thanks for being on.
Night.
Right.
Bye.